We are at one shaft entrance, but we are going down to the place that I already took a video of it, but you complained that it was too fast. Yeah, כמה פעמים. רגע. Okay. כן. Then white. Then you can see the wall. Remember, we saw the other side of the wall. And you can see a beautiful place that some believe that was not less than Melchizedek temple. This is amazing. Then again, I'm doing it with the one who is digging here. Then the rhythm is not my rhythm. I'm just trying to repeat his message, mainly because this is the only way for us to enter to that place. Then if it's a little bit shaky, if there's a lot of gaps, or even if it's a little bit fast, then please accept it. It's called the House of Shalem. Shalem, it's another word for Jerusalem. It's close to everyone. Then it's my third video of it. Parker was a British officer, and he came to here in the 19th century, and he believed that he knows where the most important items, like the menorah, is buried. I'm talking about the temple items. And he excavated here, and the Franciscan father, he got the message and he said, all right, this is something very special. And they actually dug in holes from up to down, small place, very small, very not so modern. Then there's shift from up to down. אז אני ארד למטה. Then they found so many archaeological finds here. I'm doing it, I'm talking quietly because I don't want to disturb them. This is the evidence for what we believe is the palace, the temple of Melchizedek. Remember the wall that we saw at the beginning of the video? Then we can see it here as well. This is the one. The wall, the first wall, the lower wall that we saw on Mount Jebusite. I'm trying to listen to him as well. Well, if we talked about toilet sits, welcome to another toilet sit. And usually toilet sits tells us that it was all very important, important house, or very important house. I mean, regular people are not doing it in the lovely way that we are doing it today. They just went to their fields. You can see the wall there, and then they destroy the wall here and find those places, maybe a temple, and the wall continue through there. And he found a wall from the 9th century BC. The wall was built on top of that area. Then that area is earlier than the wall. Again, I apologize if I'm talking quietly, but I want to listen to him and not to disturb the group of tour guides. Then this is from the 9th century BC, or maybe 10th century BC, or even earlier. When they excavated, they say that it's industry area, religious area, and belongs to someone to the administrative government. Nachshon Santon, he gives them a different interpretation, and we will talk about it soon. Eli Shukrun, after him, believes that is a Melchizedek temple, the king of Shalem, and above us, remember the house of Shalem, a modern house. Sounds very, very beautiful, very interesting. Shukran, the one who actually believes that it's Melchizedek, it's like bronze, late bronze too. Nachshon say that it didn't find any archaeological find here to that period of time. He found here archaeological finds to the 9th century BC, but it doesn't matter. That it doesn't mean that that part was beneath before it. Then there's a lot of mystery, but Melchizedek temple can be here. The 9th century BC, the wall that was built here actually destroyed that temple. This is we believe, or he believes, that it looks like you can see the industry area and the ritual part, and we will talk about it as well, but it might be like that. Who knows? The rooms, as you can see, are built, it's part of the bedrock. I mean, you can see that someone curved it, and it goes all the way down to the Canaanite water tower or fortress, which if you watch my videos of the city of David, then you know what I'm talking about. The first room, which is there, it's olive press area. Let me show it to you here. Difficult to see it. This is the one. This is the room. Behind the press olive oil, there's another small room. The second room, right there, there's kind of a tunnel, curved tunnel. At the end of the room, there's another entrance. When Parker actually excavated, he went from up to down and he found it. What they believed is that they found some tombs, ancient tombs. Yeah. And we are heading now to the second room. Let me show it to you. As I believe he will go to the ritual place, which is right there. I forgot to mention that the wall maybe was built not by Hezekiah, even before that, it was Yahweh. You can see it looks like part of a tower that used to be here. Remember, it had been destroyed at the 9th century when they built it, when Uzziah built it. This is the olive press that it's good only for 8 liters, and and they really built it in such a beautiful way. But why? I believe that it might be for the temple and the altar sacrification place, as I believe was there. And you can see the canal takes the blood out to the slopes. Now I want you to remember that this is the way to the Gihon spring. I will go back to it, but before that, you can see here beautifully the altar, the sacrification area, and in that room, then remember, it looks like the priests used holy oil for sacrification. That is the altar, the one that he saw. This is the only, I don't know how to say it, the temple. With, it's difficult to open it, but you can see the stone, which is, no, it's difficult to see, but trust me, there's a stone that looks like the Teldan and Telerad to worship something right there. Then this is that part, and the other room to the left, which the unknown things, we don't know what it is for, but we found here a lot of limestone here. Then someone, according to the Bible, women used to prepare clothes for holy sacrification and holy ceremonies. Then is it the temple of Melchizedek? Question mark. Another option is to believe that King Solomon, when he came to be crowned as a king, and they took the oil, the holy oil, and I'm sure that he wore some special clothes right here, and he went to here. Then according to Nachshon Santon, he doesn't know if it's true or not, but it sounds very logical. Then that was kind of oil moed, the pre-temple. Remember King David and at the beginning, and King Solomon when he was young, the temple wasn't there. Only King Solomon as a king built the temple. Another thing that we found here was a pig. It died because of the earthquakes from Uzziah time. Then what pigs? Pigs and Jews? Ha, come on. Can be. Let me show you from here, but I have to do the quick. And then what a pig is doing here. First of all, it was a little pig. Secondly, we found it without damage. It just crashed because of the earthquake. Then remember, we're having dogs and cats in Israel, in every second house, and they're not eating it. It's not kosher. And pigs, it's kind of the Dyson of ancient time. It can clean everything. Then, just for fun. You can see the Kidron Valley. You can see the Kidron Valley. We are at City of David, the other side. Difficult to see, but there are so many small stones, small tombs from the first temple time. Okay, now I can go. If you watched that video, tell me what you think. If you watched all the 50 minutes, it means that you are such a special people. Write me a comment and tell me, what do you think? Is that a temple of Melchizedek and Abraham was here, city of Shalem, or David, King David, built prayer temple here, or not that, and not that. Whew. Let me show you where we were. It's difficult to see that the water. No, it's difficult to see the water. The water area is here, and we actually was standing right there. Then thank you. Yeah, but איפה המים? מגדל המים חסר לי. Thank you very much for being with me in that special 60 minutes. I hope that this time it was slowly here and you could understand better. It's just behind you. Thank you for being with me. Bye bye.